Hello guys and gals, and this is a special video, not really a series. I mean, I guess if you want it to be a series of just thank yous and updates. Not really, but again, I wanted to put another thank you in because I haven't really in a while, and I've been given some time to reflect on some things while I've been working out in, IRL, with, IRL stuff, obviously. And one of the updates I gotta really give on you guys there is that I have been quite busy for the past couple months. If you don't know, I work in the video editing industry, and I work in film and television in general, and in there, I get a lot of work, thank God, and I'm doing a lot of work. I'm cutting a lot of shit together. I'm doing a lot of stuff even outside from that comfort zone of my editing lifestyle. I'm doing other things, production work, and it gets to be a little hectic, so I'm not able to upload videos, on a more timely fashion. You might notice them uploaded a little later in my time zone because that's really the only time I have when I come home very late from work. And a little update on that is that I actually have sort of died down a little bit here too. By died down, I mean that work has slowed down a little bit, and it's a good thing too because there's only so much you can take. I mean, I'm a kind of guy who hasn't had a vacation in about 4 years now, because even if I try to have a vacation, I always end up bringing work with me, and while I do have a good time, I do end up working constantly. So for 4 years, I have been pretty much working the whole same job. And I gotta give an update and a little thank you on people that are patient with me and sticking around and helping this community grow. And, it really, really does mean a lot to me. I'm a guy who runs this pretty much on my own, and I do like running it. I do like streaming. I do like making videos. I like interacting with the community. I like doing all that stuff. It really means a lot to me. In the past couple weeks, I've gotten a lot of really heartfelt messages from people that, really appreciate the time and effort that goes into making a video or doing something, streaming or whatever, and cutting something together. And it really means a lot, and I wanted to give you all a nice big thank you on all the support you have given me so far. We've been here for, a little over 2 years now, I think. I mean, we started out in 2012, if believe it or not, and it's 2014 now, and I'm 20 years old. Shit, when I started this out, I wasn't exactly, I wasn't even 18, but yeah, we're pretty established here so far. We're not a new group anymore. I guess you could say. We've been here for a while. We've had our ups, downs. We've had our moments, and we've had our own little history. And it's really special to see we've grown into something that's 333,000 people strong so far. I'm looking at the number right now, and we do continue to keep growing, and that is something very, very impressive. And I really have to thank you all for putting up with me and my somewhat late upload sporadically, and my bouts of, I wouldn't really say I'm the most professional one out there, because, I'm just an ordinary gamer. I'm Mudahar, okay? That's what I do. And, I'm a little late on uploading certain series because, like I said, IRL stuff gets in the way of things, and when it does, it does. I can't really, drop it and just come here and record a video, and even in that case, I'm not really going to shovel out a video for you guys if I don't feel on doing it. And that sort of goes to the other point too, a little update on some of the series that have gone on, because a lot of people have questioned, Minecraft Seed Survival is one of the huge one of them too. A lot of people enjoyed that series. The reason it's not here anymore is because of a complete loss of all my files. I should have backed up, but I lost my save file. And in all honesty, there was a general lack of disinterest that I had at the very end of that episode. I like doing it, but the fact is, I wanted to change it up, and I have a proposal for you guys to look at. Instead of pretty much doing every episode surviving a couple days, I think I'm going to bring my friends on, and a couple of other YouTubers or whatever, if they're up for it, to play Minecraft with me as a team, team of 4. It's same rules. If we die, somebody has to leave. If I die, it sort of goes Persona level, where the whole series ends, but if someone dies in the whole teammate list, they're gone forever. They don't show up anymore. So it's kind of interesting to see, you got that whole elimination feeling going on. So I really want to do that, and I wonder what you guys think about it. And I really want to do it because I like the way, I can really play with the edits on that. Again, Sog Files comes there, but that's sort of a more, intense series, so I got to put a little more effort, not a little more, I'm saying it like I'm just, destroying everything else, but it's I want to put more finesses on that because I like doing those, and those are really fun to me. as far as game series goes, we obviously have Nintendo Nightmare, which has a new episode coming out. LSD, I'm thinking of skipping a couple days in it to help reach the end, because for now it's pretty much just, we've seen the same stuff over again. I'm not going to release videos anymore where it's just the same stuff over again. It's getting highlight reeled up the ass. Nostalgic web browsing is coming out. We've got 2 troll pasta videos recorded. One of them graciously involves 50 Cent. And I've also got some other series going on. Actually, we're bringing System Shock 2 back, actually, starting in 2 weeks, I guess. And Fatal Frame is coming back full force. In fact, Fatal Frame is coming back with an intensity that I had with Manhunt, because I like the Fatal Frame games. The issue was I had it running on an emulator, and the emulator started to fuck up, and that was because of an error in the revision that I downloaded, because a PCSX2 emulator does want to fuck around with you. But I have the games now officially, like I have them on my PS3, and I have the OG copies, so now I can record them off the, you know, hardware directly, or, you know, emulate it as close to it as possible. You know, PS3 emulation's very close. Not perfect, but very close. So that's sort of the update I wanted to give you. There are certain series that are coming back from the long-winded hiatus. System Shock 2 especially, man. That was a long-ass time ago. You know, fuck me, man. That was in my old place. So System Shock 2 is going to come back. Fatal Frame's going to come back. I'm going to finish those up. Nintendo Nightmare. Boom, boom, boom. Finish everything up. And I might even have some good treats after that. But as far as that, creepypastas come out like they always do. You know, I love reading them. I like putting them out. Sock files, all that stuff. So it's a little update that's pretty much going on. But more importantly, it is a thank you. So I do thank you from the bottom of my heart. And, you know, I'm not going to change. Like I said 2 years ago when I first did this. You know, I'm the same ordinary gamer you guys know. And I guess hopefully like. I mean, please don't hate me. God, that's... Ugh. But, you know, I do want to tell you that I have IRL stuff, and I got to get that covered up, but I am a pretty happy guy for the most part here. Not for the most part, for every part, you know. I've got, you know, an awesome community to look forward to. When I have a bad day, all I got to do is pull up either a Facebook page, Twitter, a YouTube comment, or read the private messages that I've been given on numerous sites that I'm on, and I will be the happiest motherfucker ever that day. So for that, I really got to thank you guys. You helped me deal with stress, and you help me give something that I can really look forward to in my life. And I guess if it's one thing that I've learned is you do got to make choices, and you just don't look back, man. And I think I've made one of the greatest choices ever. Is 2 years ago when I went on that fucking Google page and I hit create account, I put in the fucking user information, password, created the channel name, and you know, started uploading videos and shit with Zide and everything. I started doing all that, and then I just got fully into it. I like cutting footage together. It helped me find my passion too. I started video editing. I started a new career, and I think where I am right now, as stressful at times it can be, is also one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. So with that being said, this is a very heartfelt message from me to go to you, and it's not for a subscriber milestone. I'm not going to save these speeches for a milestone. If I want to make an update to you guys, I might as well tell you an update on something personal that's going on. And personally, through all the bad that can happen, you all have made it one of the greatest experiences ever. So, you know, I'm not going to get all sappy on you, but, and I know a lot of people say this, a lot of people on the internet say it to a fan base or whatever, but I'm telling you right now, you know, you may not think about it, but even just by commenting on the video or liking it or whatever, you know, if you liked it or whatever, you know, you do something, you like it, and, you know, likes help too. I like seeing them, I guess. You know, you comment on them, especially saying, hey man, great job, or whatever, you know, nice to see you, Mutahar, or something. That is one of the greatest experiences ever. And, you know, that even if it's just that, even if that's all you do, you have made my day so much more memorable and better. So with that being said, thank you everyone. This is me, Mutahar, and I am out.